Hello and welcome back. Right, I have set the seeder going. Planter even. Oh, I know what it is. It's that setting again. Every single time. The fertiliser setting. Let's try that again. This time it should actually work. Right, now what can we do whilst we're waiting? Because that's the one that we would use for grabbing stuff off the field as well. Oh, you know, you're ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Right. Right, I'm going to put you in place. This is silly. Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to have enough seeds, even though I said I was going to have, but yeah, I'm not sure. Now, this should just go. Being as I put them in the right place, and you really shouldn't need to do that. It's ridiculous. Hang on a minute. Oh, I know. This is not his fault. This is me that's at fault because I've got that weight on and I can't do anything with it. It doesn't know what it does. So yeah, that is me. My bad. Right, okay, we're gonna go nearest. I'll do that last little beat. I'm sick to death of. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, do you know? I do love it. Yeah, it's one of those sleepless night sessions, this one is. Yeah, I'm just trying to grab a few minutes in just to try to chill and relax. My brain's like metal, I call it. Yeah, just won't settle down. Come on. And of course, when you're tired as well, because you really are tired. Right, let's go and sort this. Yeah, I want to go to sleep, and my brain will not shut down. So right, so around here somewhere. Yeah, so we've got that run through now. I'm quite pleased with that. That's not too bad. We've got the field completely ready. We're down a little bit on the. Yeah, we need to do a. Right, I think I've gone too far again now. Mr. Smith, this is very faffy. It is a little, is it not? Right, now then, young lady, let's see if you can this time. Yes, you see now we're in business. Now they're actually planting. And we should see corn growing, yes. Yeah, nice one, smashing. Let's go and do a load of silage. Yeah, when you consider that, yeah, I know I keep going on about how well we're doing on this, but the reason I say that is because if you consider it, we've only been, I am right, aren't I? I haven't gone round, oh hang on, I might have done, yeah, 2 years, we've done a complete year. No, we might need this, so let's let this go, and we want to, which is down here. Yeah, so this is completely done, I think, isn't it? And yeah, we haven't escaped the weeds. The weeds are growing, so that's another job we could actually do. I think we will. There's a point. Where is the lorry? Our lorry. I think we ought to set the lorry going for that. Have we got any? No, but we could ask the shop to deliver some. Or no, we can't. We can't go up there, can we? We could. We could. Now, remind me, have I bought... Oh, please don't tell me you're... No message. Well, you shouldn't even be out there, is all I'm going to say. How on earth did you manage to do that? Oh, my life. Let's just see, because you should just go forwards. See, that's what all he's supposed to do. It must be a little on the low side for the horsepower requirements for that, to be honest. Right, we're going to go up to the shop. We're going to grab one of the herbicides. Ooh, can we afford one? We may have to go into a little... I think we can just about afford one. But then we are going to be getting so low on money, it is unbelievable. In fact, yeah, that is true. It's not the end of the world, is it? It really isn't. We can do... It's not... Even if the weeds are sort of slightly bigger, if we're going to herbicide them anyway, then let them grow. And we'll just grab them next month when we've got a bit of money. Yeah, I think I am speaking some sense. Oh, please don't tell me you're stuck again. No, no, it's me being impatient. It's a big field. Don't know whether to swap and put this in, because that's going to slow us down at oh, I can't, can I? Yeah, and I can't. Yeah, it's true. I've got to persevere, like a lot of people. Yeah, persevere with what we've got. Now, the one thing I did learn today was that the farmer can accept the Pepe 978 or the Massey Ferguson front lifter, so that is a possibility. I've got 2 of those on my Silver Run as dedicated mowing machines, and when you consider how cheap they are, that is really good. Right, let's grab some silage anyway. Let's do what we can do. Then is there anything else? No, we did all of the fertilising on this. We could do start the fertilising once the seeder has done, planter even has done a couple of runs. Also, yeah, I've been thinking about the setup. I would like to dismantle the fence between the 2 fields and use that space. So that means we're probably going to have to chop the trees down in between, yeah, to make that another shed. Because this shed, I was going to move this as well, because I thought it makes more sense. But you know, I think this can stay. I did, yeah, inwardly debate myself to see which was the right thing to do, and I reckon, yeah, we're going to keep this here. And the silo, I'm not going to shift the silo now because it's got that track. It's never going to be in a bad position here. But I think, yeah, we'll have a shed over that end, and we do need to fix the ground level a little bit where the BGA is. The other thing I meant to do, but not right now when we've got no money, again, is those bits of stalks there. I'm just going to paint grass on that because they're sort of like the bits where the mower's never going to go, but it does look messy. So I'm going to try and fix it a little bit. So I suppose, that is a point. So we do have the very tractor just doing the planting is the very one we need. That is the key player. It may not seem a terribly important tractor, but that's the one with the big bag handler, the one that can actually lift for us. So yeah, we sort of, yeah, we need that because of the additional storage of the front. Although I suppose I could top the seeds up frequently. That's not really decisions. This is true. How much digestate have we got here? Nearly 300 tons. That is amazing. Yes, I can't wait till we can afford one of the Anna burgers ourselves. It's all spend. Right. Do we go into a time lapse and do we just do the planting? And how far has the planter got? Oh my life, that is... I've got to be honest, at this rate, this is probably going to take an entire day. So do you know what? Even though this has, I think we were going to use this and do the wood run. Because, yeah, it's a little bit bad. How can we tip? Yeah, we need a bag of seeds, don't we? Ah. Ah, okay. You are kidding me. There's not enough space. There's like a ton of space. There's an entire field of space. What you mean is you can't unload, is what you're really saying. Even though the game says you can, you... Can we unload you like that? Is it that that's the real problem? Yes, it is. Right, okay then. So, if we drop you off, can we get the load icon? Now, of course, the fact we haven't got the weight is, of course, going to cause us trouble. Do you know? Yeah, this is true. It is true, actually. When you are tired, say I didn't really want to come on. I really didn't. I've got to be totally honest, because I know when you're tired. But I know what this is like, having had this bad sleeping pattern. It's worse when you're stressed. It really is. Yeah, it's that's a point. If you stick seeds in the back of that, does that think? That might actually work. Let's test this theory. Now then, is that away? Oh wow. And where is the big weight? It should be close to us, I think. Isn't that over here too? Didn't I just drop it here? I did. Let's grab that and then we'll go back. And I think I'm right. I think if we tip these seeds into the back of the tipper, I think it'll class that as extra storage, in which case that's quite a bonus. And then we're going to bring this back and we are going to load the wool. Yeah, we're going to load up the trailer, I think. That's what we're going to do. Ooh, wow. No, that's not me. It's yeah, doing a booking Bronco. Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. It's really weird when you're tired, everything goes wrong. They're the train wrecks, as you can see. This is ridiculous. Come on, for heaven's sake. Let me go. Oh. Yeah, we are jammed. We are absolutely jammed, it's true. And I believe if I'm in it, it's not going to let... Right, we need to be clever here. Yeah, I apologise for dragging you with me, but I've got to do something to try to settle down now. Right, okay, let's try that again. Oh, come on now. Please. Yeah, I've got to try and separate that, or I'm not going to get inside the arms properly. Yeah, I'm not expecting miracles. This is literally just about trying to tire my brain so that I can... can I get in there? You know, what's happened to you? Well, this is not my most finest hour. Oh, no, it is actually there. It's not done properly. It's because it's not down right. I've said this before. When things are in a mess like that, they don't register properly because it's not right. Right, give me 2 minutes. I'm going to sort this mess out. Right, problem solved. This settles down as long as it's got anything on the front. Without it, it can't cope with the big weight at the back. Right, so I've got the truck following. We're going to try this theory of mine and stick the seeds in the in the back. Oh, yeah, smashing. Thought I'd made a mistake there. That was a little bit right, okay, hand. Refill truck. Aha. Yeah, this is the test then. In fact, no, let's test this properly. Right, we need to grab, let go of this, but you've got to be so close to that because it doesn't like, it goes on. I suppose I can drop the big back weight off for a minute. Drop the big, yeah, even your words go funny when you're tired, it's horrible. Yeah, this would be a short session. Just to time me out. Right, okay, let's try and drop that in the back and see, does that register as additional capacity or not? It definitely goes in there. Okay. Now I don't know how to tip this in here for it to actually work. No. That's exactly what I thought might happen. Yeah. Well, first things first, does that register as? It does. Ah. Well, that's useful to know, because we can make this bigger, the back. Right, fantastic. We have a way around this problem anyway, at the very least. So let's get this going now. Fantastic. Crisis averted. Right, so we want to be 4, and this is a 5.2 meter. Well, it says it's a 5.6, but this doesn't read as that. Nearest and go. Right, let's get this. Of course, I've got to do the courseplay thing for this as well. Do you know? It's annoying. No, you don't. You don't use fertilizer at all. Now then, let's try that, shall we? Right, so we can grab that excess up, And then we've got one more top up with what we've got, and that should manage easily because that's 240 horsepower. So smashing. Right, we'll drop this on the side. Alright, no, well, we can do both actually. If we put the big bag handle on, yeah, we're going to do the load of wood that we've been threatening to do for ages. Get that done whilst the corn does this, and hopefully I'm going to get tired. Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's Romboz's turn again. I did a Silver Run episode. I've done a Riverside episode, and I thought, let's do this. Right, let's grab this. We're going to take this because we're working over by where the wood is. It makes sense to actually have this with us, so that if we does run out, we're at least close to it. You see, that's much better. He's halfway around the field with his first set, so it's going to take a long time though, even for that. But it would have taken forever with a tractor that couldn't quite manage it. I don't understand that. Or mind you, yeah, the Noli, I'm not sure. I think it was close to the requirements. It was working. It was just very slow. Right. Okay. So we need to grab the trailer. Stick that there. And we should grab that, fold it back up and put some wood on it. That's what I'm saying. Although, to be honest, we could really do with borrowing the lorry for running up, because this is, yeah, not exactly the fastest tractor. Although I think it's not really slow. Right. Oh, and we need to... Now that should... I'm going to say, why are we... Oh, it's this weight, isn't it? No, we need to drop that off. Let's grab it with the farm all, and then we can crack on, because we need this back weight to lift any serious logs, so... Right, and we're going to time-lapse this. I think that's not a bad idea. I truly do. Yeah, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, yeah, I'm coming out the time lapse. We're not finished, but I'm going to crack on. But I thought I'd chat to you because, yeah, I haven't really got very long at this precise moment in time. So I thought I'd chat and we'll finish this off as we're going. Yeah, fantastic. There's something weird with the field. Really strange. It was fitting starting with a slurry, and yeah, the lineman's going on okay. And that, yeah, one thing I'm going to say, I am so chuffed with this. With that, I hoped that would do that. The Fendt GT, as was in FS19, was, in my opinion, a very much overlooked thing because of its body. It had that internal storage where you could do that, and it made it the perfect machine for being a very reasonable super storage fertilizer machine. I mean, I often used to use it in contracts. It was probably one of my go-tos. Not only how reasonable it was, but it was probably more than anything that actual fact of its body. Yeah, how useful that made it. Now this may well be the machine to replace it on my Let's Plays in FS22, because this internal storage of this, also its weight and stability, and not only that, but its speed, its front and back 3-point link naturally make this a stupendous machine. Obviously with a standard fertilizer spreader, this has got a very small capacity, but then it was very reasonable, which is why we bought it. We couldn't afford one of the posh ones that was 20 grand or 30 grand or whatever, so we bought this. But if we can, when we can, I'm not saying if, I've paid the debt off, as you will have noticed, and we just have the tick up, which is also fantastic. But yeah, I'm well chuffed with this. We could also put the proper front storage box, perhaps the solitaire, and this may actually cope with the weight of it. Yeah, I had the John Deere on Stone Valley that was, yeah, even though it was quite a heavy tractor, it really wasn't quite capable of doing it. I reckon this might actually just have the weight to actually cope with that on the front without any kind of legitimate problem, which that makes this a very reasonable thing, because that's another two tons at the front. If you imagine this having a proper bigger one, and then the 3.6 tons capacity inside, make this a very, very reasonable super duper fertilizing and liming machine. Truthfully, if you did a trailed one as well, its storage will be phenomenal. Yeah, it really would. So I am well pleased with this. We're okay. I'm just going to go all the way, because you never know, it doesn't always work. Yeah, like that. So yeah, also the field's reading strange. It was saying on the field data, and I stood, because I know sometimes it takes a few seconds for it to update. I should show you, unless it's settled down now, but it wasn't reading right. I am well chuffed with the Unimog. That's everything that I hoped it would be, and then some. Yeah, the nitrogen bad. And yet, if you look on the actual field data, it says it's spot on. Yeah, it really is very strange. I don't get it. No, we're not on about yield. Yeah, pH, obviously everything now is pH'd, which is fantastic. Everything is also equally nitrogened, unless perhaps corn is like that. Yeah, that's a trouble. It's your expectations sometimes where you think, oh, that's wrong. Maybe it's not. Yeah, maybe it's a bit like soy. I'm not sure. Where it's its nitrogen requirements are yeah, completely different. A bit like soybeans. But we finished. We have finally finished our field. So I'm going to say goodbye, because my Alexa's going to beep at me in any second to tell me to go and fetch my daughter from work. So I am going to say thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope that you're going to stick with me on this journey. And goodbye for now.